Good morning, friends. My name's Himwanga Chongoma Timba. I'm a student at Senanga Secondary School, Senanga District, Western Province, Zambia. Today I'll be showing you the land preparations in conservational agriculture, namely how to prepare your land with mulching and basins.
In this video, we would like to cover the following topics: protecting the soil surface, measuring and digging basins, applying organic inputs. Protecting your soil with organic matter is important to keep your soil safe from too much heat, as well as keeping moisture in the soil. The first step is to protect your field from fires by making a fire break. The second step is to slash or lightly chop the weeds on the soil surface with a hoe. The third step is to cover any open spaces in the soil cover with grasses or leaves. This is called mulching. It is important to use grasses that are not edible to cattle for mulch, like elephant grass. These will stay on the field a much longer time. Minimum tillage means not digging your soil too much, so that the soil can hold fertility much longer, and that labor for preparing the field is reduced. Digging basins is also useful when microdosing organic inputs like manure or green leaves. The first step is to use a string to mark out where you dig these basins. In conservation agriculture, basins are measured as follows. Interrow between lines should be 80 to 90 centimeter. Interrow between basins should be 70 centimeter. Use a string, a measuring tape, and a bottle caps to mark the spaces at which the basins should be dug. Measure a small stick that is 80 to 90 centimeter long to use to measure between the lines. First, firmly pound the stakes holding the string into the ground. Make sure the string is straight and at least 10 centimeters above the ground. Gently move the mulch out of the way from where you are digging the basins. Dig the basins about 15 centimeters deep, approximately the distance from a fingertip to your wrist, in the soils at the marks on the string. These basins should be about 30 centimeters long, approximately the size of your foot. After finishing a line of basins, move the string to the next line to be dug using the measuring stick. Remember the following when digging basins. Only dig basins when your soils need a lot of organic matter. Use the same basins each year. Dig basins early in the morning when it's cool and dig a few lines at a time. 60 lines with 70 basins per line is about 1 lima, or 0.25 hectares. To the part of the field where you need to plant crops where you need not to add any organic inputs. Manure leaves, that's mostly for legume crops, groundnuts, cowpeas, sun hemp, etc., etc. One can simply make furrows way before the onset of rains, as shown by the pupils in the video. Immediately after digging the basins, place a handful of compost, rotten manure or green tree leaves into the basins. If applying lime, apply a half a cup on top of this. Then backfill the basins to cover these inputs so they do not dry up, but do not totally fill up the basin. If using green tree leaves, rub the leaves together in your hands. If they leave a green stain, They will be very good in the basins. If they are too hard, like mango or cashew leaves, avoid putting them in the basins. If they leave a greenish stain, they will be very good in the basins. If tree leaves are too hard and don't leave a green stain, like mango or cashew leaves, avoid putting them in the basins. Digging basins and applying organics, August and September. Have your field ready before the rains so you can plant on time.
Luna